My next guest shares a name and a passion for power tools.
Yeah.
And wood walls.
Building.
This is Lisa Marie with the UP Project. Tell us a little bit about the UP Project.
So basically we take donations that go through the restores and repurpose them and salvage them so we can keep them from going to the landfills, and just to create more value that goes back into charity to build families' homes in the Okanagan.
So she's talking about Resource Habitat for Humanity, if you're not familiar. And have you ever been to the dump and looked in the dump to see?
Yes, it makes me crazy.
I am like, I've done like live videos, be like, this is not garbage.
We should be allowed to scavenge.
And we know you can't scavenge.
No, you can't.
Why not?
It's liabilities. I think Habitat needs to contact them.
I
really,
do.
really, because there's so
make
much
my
good
husband
stuff.
do my dump runs now because I get frustrated every single
Yep.
time. I'm like, I could use that kid's table.
Or the wood pile.
Yeah, the
like
wood
come
pile.
on, there's like full sheets in there and 2x4s and stuff that you can use.
So, and that's exactly what you do. So,
Yeah.
with Habitat for Humanity, the restores that are throughout the Okanagan, people can donate furniture, like some of the stuff that we have here that was actually donated to Habitat.
Yeah.
And what Lisa Marie does is she upcycles them. She makes them look better so that there's more value for it.
Yeah, exactly.
For the habitat.
Yeah, or we'll turn it into something else. And, you know, we got a table in the other day, an oak table, and it was, you know, barely salvageable for a table, but we're going to mill it up and make benches out of it
And that's the thing.
upcycle it into something else.
Stuff that people think is garbage.
Exactly.
Might not be.
Exactly.
But how do you know the difference? Because you don't want people just dropping their garbage off at Habitat.
If it's solid wood.
Solid wood.
Yeah, that's my first key. If it's solid wood, it's salvageable.
So how did you guys hook up with Habitat?
So they actually offered me the job when I still had my old shop. And it just happened that it kind of all happened at the same time. So I was forced to move out of my shop because the owners were selling the property. And then I took a bit of a break because I owned a commercial cleaning company as well for 18 years.
Women bosses over here.
Yeah, so I just worked. That's all I did for 15 years.
Yeah.
And then I just took a bit of a break and decided to take the job with Habitat, and it was the best thing that ever happened.
So what are you hoping to get out of your relationship with Habitat? Like, what are you hoping that it does for our community and beyond?
Well, exactly that. Like, I get to do what I love, but it's also for the greater good. And we're saving pieces that are going from the landfill and, you know, creating more value for the charity that is building families' homes here in the Okanagan.
Well, we live in a community that has a lot of seniors, and a lot of people are struggling when their parents or grandparents are going into homes and they have all this furniture and things to deal with. So lots of people don't really know what to do with it. And what kinds of pieces are, because I know some places don't accept things like those big TV china cabinet things.
Yeah.
But so what kinds of things can?
So, you know, anything that I wouldn't take, it can be sold still at the restores. Right. So I kind of go in there and pick, you know, mainly things that need to be repaired that maybe won't sell for anything on the floor at restore because it's just so broken, or just things that are of more value, like antiques and vintage furniture. Like, instead of selling it for $20 or $30, you know, we can refinish it or refurbish it and sell it for a lot more money that goes back into the charity.
And trunks, you have lots of
Yeah,
trunks.
so many trunks. There's so many trunks.
I love trunks. I've got like 3 of my own
And
house.
those I wouldn't do anything with.
No, because
You know,
they're great.
they're great as is.
Oh, what were you were saying something about the moss?
Oh,
She's got some tips that I think that are very important for people to know about.
or you. Okay, so this is kind of funny. In my yard, I had paving stones, and it was growing moss, and I actually really liked the look of it, just the bright green around the paving stones. And you can't buy moss, like, you just can't, right? You can't go and buy the natural moss. So I don't know how I got it. I think I was just Googling it or researching it. And anyway, you can mix moss with beer or stale milk and blend it, and you can actually paint it on rocks or whatever. I just poured it in between my paving stones, and it grows moss.
How did you find that out?
I don't, you know what, this was so many years ago.
Pinterest?
Like, I bet this is way before Pinterest.
Oh,
Like, this
really?
is like 15 years of camping and going to the bush and bringing home garbage bags full of moss and blending it. Like, literally. And just pouring it in my paving stones.
Any other tips for people that are wanting to do some like DIYs?
Oh my gosh. That's another show.
It really is. We actually should do another show.
I know.
on it.
Yeah, you should come to the shop and we should do a
because that also
project.
cuts down waste. Is showing people a few tips on how to make what they already have.
Exactly.
Something that they want to hang on to.
I mean, we should do a show about that
I'm
in the
I'm
shop.
ready.
Right?
Let's do it.
Yeah, because there's so many. Like
Yes.
the ideas are endless.
Yeah, well, welcome to my brain. I think
It's overloaded.
It really is. Well, how do people find you and your page?
Actually, our website just went live today,
Okay.
theappproject.ca, Facebook, The App Project, and Instagram, The App Project HFHO.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Well, thank you so much for all the hard work that you guys
Yeah,
have done.
thank you.
We're going to also be working on a kitchen kind of set here.
Yes,
Your guy came
that's
today
exciting.
with the live edge slabs. I
Yes,
love those
so I'll be
much.
finishing that as soon as he's done.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you.
And make sure to like, follow, subscribe, all the things, donate to the App Project.